I think we automatically think we're going to fail. I think that was what was behind the joy of the Sydney 2000 Olympics, that we were walking around high-fiving each other going, we're not stuffing up. We're not stuffing it up.
Our phone system can handle it.
Oh, my God, everything. It looks good. It looks good. I can't believe it. I think we had that sense of it because inherently there's something about us that just goes, oh,
the knocker.
This is going to be embarrassing.
Yeah.
Well, we're kind of used to it. Maybe we've got big brothers or something. Oh, this is going to be bad. Look at this. Oh, it's not going to be funny. Oh, thank God you are. And then anything's possible. So I think that's hilarious. And the fact, so it's always good to start with something that lets everyone relax, and then perhaps they listen a bit more.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think, Richard, that when I've got a uniqueness, I'm lucky in the comedy field. I've got some people call me a prop comic because I'm always on stage with my prop being my wheelchair.
Do any other comedians look at you and go, "You're nice angle, mate"?
Exactly right.
Nasty, you know.
But at least I haven't had anyone yet steal my material.
Yeah,
so
sure.
there's a good.
And that makes you unusual in the comedy world. See, we're laughing because that's a comedy joke.
It is, yeah.
One of the other things I was going to say, you know, the people always focus in stand-up comedy on, oh my God, isn't that terrifying? And oh my God, how bad is it when they don't laugh? What they forget about is how good it is when they do laugh, and how great it is to be on stage and have X number of people cheering and applauding you.
Yeah.
That's not a bad thing. And I think that everyone would be better off in their life if they had that once or twice a week.
No, absolutely.
It's really nice. Is that one of the reasons that keeps you coming back to stand-up comedy, particularly now after the accident? Not, yeah, right, it's horrible if it fails, but when it works, it's fantastic and it's uplifting. Is that the drug, that you go back and you go, you know, it's kind of nice to get affirmation?
That's a good question, Richard. I've found that before I had my accident, I was a team sports player and football and cricket and volleyball and stuff like that, and I really missed that interaction with people. And when I thought about getting back into doing comedy, I've had a lot of funny experiences over the last couple of years, and I know how to come across with it now confidently. When I went and did my first gig, it was awesome for me because I was now controlling something that had controlled me, and I'd taken the bull by the horns and said, now you're going to do what I want. And
taking the sting out of it, hadn't you?
Yeah, and the crowd loved it. They really loved it. And I think what I've got a opportunity to do now is to show people that come to my gigs that people in wheelchairs are normal. And I only had another comic in Adelaide last night, after I did a gig last night, come up to me and said, you know, Dale, you're one of the most normal guys I've ever met. And do you take that as a compliment? I don't really want to be normal. No comic wants to be normal.
Yeah.
You're not normal, Richard.
Hell no.
No. So, you know, you just have to look at the myriad of websites you've got about yourself, Richard, and people could find out that you're not normal.
Yeah, don't go to those.
But that was a funny thing. But what it meant to me was a lot, because I went, good, he has seen past the wheels and in the frame that I'm sitting on, and he's seen me enough times now and communicated enough with me now that he just doesn't see that, and he just sees me as a person. So that's what I'd like to make people aware of, that we are just normal people.
You know, there's so much to talk to you about, but just briefly, you touched on pulling out of depression.
Yeah.
Lots of people face that struggle on greater or larger extent briefly, because we're hideously short of time. How do you pull out of depression?
Look, I think just for myself, I was very lucky that I was a positive person before the accident. That's all I can say. I've seen a lot of people with worse injuries than me. I'm in hospital at the same time, and they did hit rock bottom. They went really bad. And
comes back to this thing we've talked about before, which is just your state of mind.
Yeah, state of mind, and my friends and my family. I got a fantastic wife, fantastic mum and dad, and it was, I could not try to succeed in my new life. It wasn't an option.
So Dale, it's been tremendous chatting to you. Good luck. I think it's such a great idea. I'm thinking of you, all one word, .com.au. Remember that. Go to the website, log on and register. It'll come live at the end of August, and Dale will be the creator, and hopefully we'll be gazing down from his Learjet on us ants below him in years to come.